see, that's way too close. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, so it's July 7th, 2015. And kid's still not home. But I wanted to talk about just like, hang on, let's see if I can, okay, that's better. I want to talk about like how no matter what, we all go through stuff. We all have our own like journey in life, and why we need to stay on our own journey. There's going to be people on our journey who try to, before I talked about knowing your circle and who's in your boat, and there's always going to be people that aren't, or they may come in your circle or come into your life or whatever, but they're just drilling holes in your boat, essentially. And they're just usually, these are the people that are the judgmental haters that are like, oh, you're this, you need to be like this, you need to do this, you need to be more like this. It's like, one thing I've learned is no matter what you do in life, people are going to judge you. You're not going to be perfect. We're not supposed to be perfect. But I think if we are happy within ourselves, if we like who we are, it doesn't matter what other people judge us about. Because we all go through things. We all have things in our life that, and rather than these people, it says more about the people that are judging us, casting stones and throwing rocks at us, rather than them looking at their own life and trying to better themselves. And usually the people that are doing that are the ones that are unhappy themselves. Or it's like, because they're over there, oh, look at her, blah, 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 look at him, blah, 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 they're doing this. Well, they should, instead, it's like, there was a quote once I read. It said, you should never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. I think as a society, we're too judgmental, and now we have all this, everyone's getting butthurt over stupid things like, the flag, and there's just things, like, oh, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are racist, and it's just things that it's like, no, stop, just stop. And it's like we lose sight of what's really important. We all come here for a reason, to do whatever we came here to do. To help other people, to serve, to be a good, decent person, to help make things better than when we came here, to leave this planet better than it was. And even if it's only small things, like donating clothes to help other families in need, and just taking time to see how someone's doing. And I donate the kids' clothes when they're too small, and a lot of their clothes have gotten too small for them since it's been so long. Just another issue that's heartbreaking. But I'm still not going to let any of this. I know who I am, and I will continue on my life path, because I know that I'm a good, decent, kind, moral person. And that says something, that no one can take that away from me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter what anyone says about you. At the end of the day, you have to know who you are. Know your own worth. There's always going to be, like I said, there's always going to be people judging you. You could go outside and mismatch clothes, and they're like, oh, look at that. But you know what? If you're happy and you like what you're wearing and you like being different, I'd rather say, be you, be unique, if that means doing your own thing, then so be it. Stay true to yourself, because our time here goes by so short, and it's too short to waste it worrying about what other people think about us, worrying about whether they're going to judge us. And guess what? They're going to judge us. So we might as well be having fun while we're doing it. We might as well be enjoying ourselves because, and so get out there, have fun, just laugh at yourself, and remember to find the joy in the journey because I struggle with that sometimes, some days, because it's painful, but there's more joy, and there's more lessons I've learned than not. I just, you know, I think, like I said, the people that do that, they get sidetracked from their own life path rather than focusing on what they need to work on, what they're doing, and they start because they care too much what other people think, and they care so much about this and that and this and this and this and this and this. Well, it's like, whoa, worry about your own business. So I don't really care what others think. I'm me, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm proud of the amazing person that I am, the mother, the strong survivor that I am. And I think you all should, maybe you're not where you fully want to be. Maybe you're not the full, like at the end of your journey. Or maybe you're still struggling. Maybe you're still have a lot to go through still. But, look back, say, where were you 3 months ago? Where were you 6 months ago? Where were you a year from now? And I bet you'll be amazed by how far you've come. I know I am. I mean, heck, a year ago, I was homeless. I mean, yeah. I mean, we all go through things. Like I said, we all struggle. But that doesn't mean that's the end of the story. It's like when you read a book, and I said before, we are all made up of stories. And when you read a book, just because we have one bad chapter in your life doesn't mean the rest of your chapters are going to be bad. As an author, I hold the pen. This is my life. And I choose to narrate the story. So I choose, just like you have the power to choose, and I choose how my story's going to go. So sure, there's going to be things beyond my control, but I can choose how I want to respond to it. How do I engage in the drama? Do I, let the pettiness, do I let people's judgment and hate suck me in? Not really worth it. Instead of letting others bring me into their storms, I'm just going to try to stay in my peace. And, that in itself sometimes is a challenge. But yeah, I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm just want to keep going. And there is a light at the tunnel. So, and for all of you who feel like you can't find the light, or you feel like, alone, and just, when does this end, or how does this end? Just keep going. One day at a time. Keep walking, and just keep going. And you may not see your progress overnight. I always struggle with that too. I want to see instant results. I think that's part of human nature. We want what we want when we want it. And like I said, I struggle with that. I want instant results. And I have to be patient and pray. And I'm getting there. And better than I was. So and I think that's what we can strive for, to be better than we were the day before. And if we keep learning and keep growing and keep bettering yourself, then that's, I think that's in itself, it's a gift. So just know that you're not the things that other people tell you. You know, you're worth so much more, and you can do so much more. You just have to have faith and believe. And I know when it seems like things are dark and bleak and there's nowhere else to, and then you have these people telling you these things, and it's like, oh my goodness, and just remember, you will get through it, even if it takes longer than you thought. Sometimes miracles take time, and that's kind of we're all imperfect humans, just trying to be better than we were the day before. I think that says a lot. I think most people are trying to do the best that they can do, and that is an amazing thing. Because if we're trying to do the best that we can do, then we need to stay focused on the moment and not get sucked in by other people's hatred or other people's negativity. And be like, no, I'm good, thanks. I don't need your drama. So I leave you with that, and let your light shine. Let your light shine so bright, and never let it go out. Never let anyone tell you